Hey, YouTube, how you guys doing? It's Healthy G Mom in the house, and I would like to welcome you. Welcome to Healthy G Moms. Ooh, ooh. Welcome to Healthy G Moms. Welcome around the world. I want to welcome you around the world. Why am I doing that? Because I just found out I have subscribers in Indonesia and India. So it's around the world. That is awesome. And I am grateful and I'm thankful that you're tuning in to me here in Los Angeles, California, the land of Hollywood. And I worked in Hollywood for over 20 years. 20 years. Well, actually 30 years I worked in Hollywood, but I worked for a TV station almost 20 years. 30 years I did satellites, ABC, the ABC Earth Station, where I did uplinks and of all kind of things with ABC. I worked with Fox Sports Net, which I played back channels and recorded as a video technician on the Best Damn Sports Show. And so why am I saying all this? I'm working at KTLA in TV and entertainment. That entertainment does not sleep. It's a 24-hour facilities. My TV station is a 24-hour. So that means that it's never unmanned. It's always manned. And my shift was graveyard. So I'm used to being up all night. I'm a graveyard. I was born on the graveyard shift. My mom told me I was born on the graveyard. I used to go out and watch TV all night. So I'm used to being up. So I say good morning instead. I say welcome instead of saying good morning because, you know, in New York, you guys are 3 hours away from California. You know, the time zones. So I'm going to try my best to stop saying good morning because that's a habit. Because I'm a Southern girl, by the way of South Central LA, but I love to say good morning because it's just manners. But I would also I'm going to also get used to saying welcome. Welcome to Healthy G Mom. So today's topic I want to talk to you about is about, you know, the graveyard shift. Graveyard shift and entrepreneur. Who inspired me the most when I was coming up as kids? And of course, most people would say parents. And I'm one of them. My grandmothers. I've learned so much storytelling. My mother was a wonderful storyteller. As a matter of fact, she was a wannabe writer. But she, you know, put family over her her hobbies and her likes of love, her love of, you know, writing. She still wrote, and in her writing she would tell stories, but she didn't make it all the way through to Hollywood. So she lived vicariously through me. And when I worked at the TV station, I worked in the entertainment industry, I would always get calls from her and say, hey, you know, I'm your biggest fan. And, you know, and tell me little things about on the KTLA lot that Gene Autry had owned it, and, you know, just many things that I didn't even know. Well, my parents were entrepreneurs, I say, because they left Alabama to go to a whole nother state. They went from hot climate, humid climate, to cold climate. You know, Cleveland and Leary, Ohio, that's cold. And then they came to California, and they went back. They was able to get back into the heat. And so they came here and for a better life and bought a home. But I forgot. When I start really, now I'm really digging deep down and saying, who are the other entrepreneurs in my life? It's my grandparents. My grandmother, who I looked up to. Oh my God. Mommy Ann. Yeah, Mama Rebel too. Mama Rebel was in Alabama. Mommy Ann started in Alabama, came to California. And they owned a gas station. Yes, indeed. They owned a gas station ran, according to my dad, they ran a couple of gas stations. Well, one of the ones that I remember as a kid, as a teen, was the 76 gas station on Adams in La Brea. Mommy Ann and Papa Willie. Papa Willie was my step-grandfather. I'm from my grandfather, who I never really met, but I saw wonderful pictures of that fine man. He was a Sanders, and my brother name is Sanders. I got cousins Sanders. We got a whole long list of Sanders. But back to my grandma. She's an entrepreneur. She had dreams of being bigger and better than her environment than she was in Alabama. She came to California for the land of opportunity. And I tell my son, you come from a long line of entrepreneurs, people who are that adventurers, people that just want to get out of that environment that they're in. Like me, I'm trying to get out of my environment. I'm trying to get to a better place, go back to where I was going. I was on my way. I was there. I had arrived. And, sometimes life takes you backwards so you can appreciate where you're going to be going next. That's what I'm learning. What's going to be my next great move? Because my great move was an air technical director. Who would have thought a young lady from South Central LA, person of color, will be operating on a technical level? When they say air technical director, air, it's like I'm doing now, is like a YouTuber, only on a larger scale. You're monitoring videos. You're putting them up in the air. And before it goes up into the air, you have to do quality control, making sure the video and the audio, the decibels, the 100 broadcast quality. I'm still learning, like I said, about, YouTube. But when I send these videos out, I try my best to make sure they're quality. Now, are they broadcast quality? It's the key. They're in 4K, but it's on my iPhone 8. I haven't worked up that money. I don't have the money that I had when I was working at KTLA. So, but I'm striving, and I know I will get it. But the entrepreneurs in me, the entrepreneur drive that I had, it comes deep down, and it comes from people, family, that I have met along the way that raised me. And they're not here, and now I'm just reminiscing. Oh yeah, reminiscing on the storytellings that my mom used to tell me about, not from just a headless horseman. Those were like scary stories, but they always had stories about that. But she also told me about, and my father, George. Well, my mom did more of the storytelling though. My mom told me a lot about, and taught me a lot about how that I can get out of my way and keep pushing myself. She couldn't give me, baby me. She just took me by the hand. Look, this is gonna be your next move. This gotta be your next move. What you gonna do with all that pretty, beautiful look that you got and that beautiful knowledge you have in your head? What you gonna do with it? And so, just reflecting back on my grandmother, Mommy Ann, I saw her work at the gas station, run a gas station. My great-grandmother, her mother, Mommy Ann's mother, Annie, I forget her name, but anyways, she, kind of ghetto, she was a moonshiner. She made her own liquor and sold it to the judges and sold it to people in Alabama. They came to her. Now, that's an entrepreneur as well. I got to get a little bit more information, but I'm trying to dig down and remember that story. But I want to talk to you about the California. But in Alabama, where they came from, taught them to have heart, taught them to keep pushing on. So I say to you guys, dig deep. Remember your life. Remember where you came from. Remember. I'm sorry, I keep looking away. I had some videos that I was trying to pull down. But remember where you came from. Remember the people, the positive entrepreneurs. Although they weren't getting paid much, but they got paid. And even if they didn't get paid, they still ventured to do better. What can you do to be better? Because me, like I stated, I am a survivor from coronavirus. I'm a survivor from pneumonia, and I'm fighting every day to survive. I'm looking better. Look at me. You guys, when I first started out, I always had my oxygen tank attached. So we're almost 11 minutes now. The Creator is so good, but you gotta have positive thoughts. Keep putting positive thoughts, because you are what you think it, you do it, and you say it. I believe that wholeheartedly. Keep thinking positive. You too can do this. Keep pushing on. So welcome to Healthy G Moms, where I'm gonna try to inspire you guys to do better. And if you're already doing great things, kudos to you. Keep pushing on, because my goal is to have multiple streams of income. That's the goal. That's how you become a billionaire. So it's awesome you have that one stream of income. What you gonna do next? What you gonna do with it? I'm gonna do great things. Yes, I will. Positive mindset. All right, you guys, have a wonderful, blessed day. It's 5 a.m. here. I gotta go get ready, because I'm getting ready to take my second COVID shot. Yes, I know some people talk, oh, that's not the great thing, but we're not gonna get into that subject. I'll let you guys see that later, that I'm getting my second COVID shot. I'm raising a teenager. He's going to school, so I have to be safe. So I've already prayed on it and thought about it before I took the first shot. And the first shot, I did quite well. I was sore for a couple of days, but taking my ginger, my ginger shots kind of helped me. Yes, it did. But I'm gonna go. You guys have a wonderful day.